I've been seeing that a lot. I'm 36. A lot of my friends are getting engaged and whatnot, and that's what I've realized. Like especially a lot of my female friends, they know. Like my boyfriend's gonna propose in a month or whatever. And I think a big reason is because we're awful planners. Men are awful planners, man. We don't plan a single thing in a relationship, and then one day, 5 years in, out of nowhere, we come up to you like, hey, do you want to go on a picnic in 3 months? I rented a gazebo. And that's when they know. That's when the ladies know. When there's a new word in that vocabulary, that's when they know something's up, right? They're like, since when the fuck do you know what a gazebo is? You're plotting something. You're either gonna propose or you're gonna break up with me. And either way, I'm gonna ruin your fucking life. I'm gonna act up. I'm gonna watch out. You're too smart, ladies, man. You're intuitive. You see things coming, right? That's why here's my plan, all right? If I ever want to propose and I really want to surprise her and catch her off guard, I'm going to propose while she's taking a shit. That's going to be my move. I got it all planned out, yo. I'm going to knock on the door. I'm going to knock on the door while she's taking a shit and be like, hey, babe, I know you're going number 2 in there, but I want to talk about being my number 1, huh? That's romantic as shit, right? We're gonna get Taco Bell the night before. She's gonna be shitting her brains out. My little porta potty princess. You know what I've been seeing more and more, especially because I live in fucking New York, so everybody's goddamn liberal over there. I've been seeing this more and more where like sometimes the woman will propose to her man. Mm-hmm, right? How do you feel about that? No, right?
Nah.
Why not?
I don't know.
Is that Dave or David? I don't know, it makes me feel weird. That's good, dude, that's good. I like a man here. I like it when a man says that. Because, here's the thing, you gotta think of it from our point of view, ladies. If you're thinking about doing it, don't do it, okay? You gotta think of it from the man's point of view, alright? Because if you propose, if you get on one knee in front of a man, that man's gonna think he's getting a blowjob. Across the board. If a woman starts going down like this in front of me, I'm gonna be like, oh my God, really? Right here. In Disney World. While your parents are watching, you are so nasty, girl. You made me the happiest man alive. And then as a man, right, you go from thinking you're getting a blowjob, and then you go getting proposed to. That's too much of a disappointment for any man. Like, well, I'm not getting a blowjob. I'm just never gonna get a blowjob ever again. Fine, I do. Let's go. All right, we got married people. Clap it up if you're single. We got single people in the house. How do you guys like it? Loving it? Nice. Your eyes say different, but okay. Love it in the back? Cool. Are you in your 20s? Nice. Hell yeah, enjoy it. That's a good time to be single, man. It's way different when you get in your 30s. It changes. That's what I realized. Because there's less options, you know? It's just what it is. That's why they always tell you in your 20s, they're always like, there are plenty of fish in the sea. That shit changes when you hit your 30s. Yo. Here's the thing. Yeah, that's what I realized. Because you hit your 30s and all your friends are like, yo man, there are no good fish left in the sea. It's just catfish with HPV now. But here's what I've learned. Then you're single and you hit your 40s and all your friends are like, yo, you're not gonna believe this, but they are throwing fish back in the sea. They're a little bit angry, but there's a lot more fish in the sea now. That's my plan, right? What I'm gonna do. I'm 36, I'm gonna wait 4 years, I'm gonna hit my 40s, and then I'm just gonna rescue an ex-wife. Right? Go down to the shelter and adopt a little divorcee. Mostly because their standards plummet after divorce, alright? They got low standards in their marriage ends. We could all agree, look at me, we could all agree. As far as first husbands go, I'm a 6. But I'm a second husband 9, alright? I'll raise another man's kids, I don't give a fuck. Hey, Timmy! my name's Tommy. I don't give a fuck. I'm not your dad. Get out of here. Just here to bang your mom, Timmy, Tommy, whatever. Who gives a fuck? Yo, I want to see how toxic you guys are. Do you guys keep tabs on your exes on social media? No? Yo, you said that way too loud, way too quick. Not today, I'll tell you that. Don't do it. If you are doing it, don't do it. It's a bad, don't do it, y'all. Because here's the thing, no matter what they're doing in their life, your brain makes it out to be way worse than it appears. All the time. I checked on my ex like a month ago, and the last photo she posted was a photo of her and her dad. Her and her dad. I saw that photo and I was like, God damn it. She's fucking her dad now, isn't she? The whole time she was calling me daddy, she was just thinking of him. It was all a lie. Can I tell you guys this? I do fantasize. I fantasize about running into my ex. We live in like kind of the same neighborhood. I fantasize about running into her. This is my fantasy, all right? I'm doing way better than her. That's everyone's fantasy. I'm doing way better, like absurd way better, okay? I'm thinking I'm coming from like an award show. I got an award. I'm wearing a tuxedo. I run into her and she is strung out on heroin. Alright? But even when I have that fantasy, I look at her, I'm like, she loves heroin way more than she ever loved me. She ruined her life for heroin. She wouldn't even take my last name. God damn it. Alright, I got too real? Alright, fair enough. Thank you guys for coming along. Tell you guys this also, I'm Latino, I'm Hispanic. Yeah, that's right. Surprise, surprise, motherfuckers. You didn't know we came in this shade, huh? You didn't know we came in eggshell white. Where are you from, David? What's your background?
Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah, all right, man. You speak Spanish?
Not at all.
Okay. Oh, that's fun. Here's the thing. The reason I'm so white is I have vitiligo. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's like a skin disorder where you lose pigmentation. You guys might be able to see it like around here a little bit. And I've had this now for like 6 years. And here's the thing. It fucks with my brain because the longer I go on having this disorder, the darker I believe I used to be before I had it. It's a weird mind trick, man. Like when I first started showing like year 1 in, I used to be like, yo, you wouldn't believe this, but I used to be like dulce de leche, okay? I was delicious and creamy, right? And now after 6 years, I'm like, man, you wouldn't believe this, but I used to be Nigerian. Yeah, I went from Wakanda to Whitey, look at me now. Yeah. I do speak Spanish. I've been speaking Spanish. I speak Spanish mostly with my mom, trying to keep my Spanish up. And this happened the other day where I was talking to my mom on speakerphone in the car while there was other people in the car with me. It was a huge mistake, right? Because for some reason my mom decided to say the most embarrassing parts of the conversation in English. It was humiliating. And I don't know if she was like trying it out her English or whatever. So I get the phone call, right, and there's other people in the car, so I try to be polite and I ask them if they're cool with it. I'm like, hey, it's gonna be my mom. I hope you guys don't mind, but it's gonna be in Spanish. And they were like, of course, you talk to your mom. We don't want to, get between that. So I answer, and immediately my mom is like, Igor, ¿qué pasó? No me he dicho nada. No me he dicho nada que pasó en el doctor cuando tuviste tu colonoscopy. I'm like, fuck, man. Pues tener un problema, Igor, pues tener un problema muy serio con tu rectum, Igor. Averigua, Igor, averigua qué tienes, ¿ok? Porque puedes tener algo muy serio, te van a mandar para otro doctor y te van a meter un finger in the butt, Igor. And then one of the guys that was in the car with me was like, hey man, I don't mean to interrupt, but does colonoscopy mean the same thing in Spanish as it does in English? I was like, it means mind your own fucking business, alright? When the fuck are you bilingual, man? I was born in Venezuela, moved to America when I was 6 years old. And I don't know, most of you guys probably know this, but when you move to America from another country and you go to public school, they put you in ESL. Right? English is the second language, right? Yeah, it's a class specifically for non-English speaking students. So they put them all together so they can kind of learn the curriculum at their own pace. I learned that was just a lie. That's not what they do, right? No, they just put all the, what they end up doing is they just put all the non-English speaking students in the special needs program. Yeah, it's just immigrants and glue eaters all in the same class. Oh, so this is in the 90s, man. In the 90s, people thought if you had an accent, people just thought you were mentally disabled. It was a different time. All the students in my class were like, "Señora, no hablo inglés." And the teachers were like, "Another case of autism. Come on, Enrique, let's go. Put him with the others. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna love that." My dad cheated on my mom, all right? Like a fucking true Latino, all right? And man, you know, Latinos are like proud women, all right? They got a lot of pride. And my mom wasn't having that. When she found out that my dad was cheating on her, she kicked him out. She was like, "I don't want you in my house. I don't want you being around my children." She goes, "As a matter of fact, I don't want your child support money." Yeah, and I was right behind her like, "I would love your child support money, man. I'm a child in need of support, please." And then, so at the time, it was just me, my mom, my sister, and my grandmother. It was just the four of us, all right? So every night was ladies' night. And I was 10 years old at the time, so my mom pulls me aside to like break the news to me. She goes, "Igor, your dad is not gonna come back anymore. He's not gonna live in this house. So you are the man of the house now." That's what she said to me at 10 years old. She goes, "You are the man of the house." I looked at her and I was like, "I think you should be interviewing other applicants." I am 10 years old, lady. I still call my penis my pee-pee. I am unqualified for this position. I was like, "Why don't you make grandma the man of the house? She has more facial hair than I do, huh?" I was like, "We should vote. I vote the dog should be the man of the house." And my dog was like, "Dude, I got no balls, man. We're fucked." But I wanted to be that, you know. I wanted to be that. I wanted to be the man of the house for my family. So I was asking around. I was like, "When do you become a man?" You know, I was like, "When do you become a man?" You know. And I asked my uncle, and my uncle said, "You become a man when your balls drop." That's what he said to me at like 12 or 13 years old. And you guys, you know when you're like, you know, as a kid, we all measured our dicks, right? I'll take the silence as a confirmation. All my friends are measuring their dicks. I was the only one in my friend group like measuring my balls dropping year by year, okay? You know when you go to someone's house and they have like marks on the wall for how tall their kids are getting? I had those on the inside of my thigh, man. I was like 12 years old, 13, 14, what's up? You did it. Speaking of kids, we got kids, 5 of you got kids in here. There you go. I'm not so happy about that at all. I don't know, man. I don't know if I really don't know if I want to have kids. It's like a terrifying thing for me. I will say some people have kids for the wrong reasons. A friend of mine told me, he asked me if I wanted to have kids, and I was like, "I don't think so. I don't think I want to have kids." And he goes, "Well, you should do it just to keep your family name alive." That's what he said. He goes, you should keep your family name going. I was like, "My last name is Martinez. My family name is just fine, man. If there's one thing Martinez's are good at, it's making more Martinez's, all right? We're straight. In the apocalypse, when civilization is wiped out, there will still be Martinez selling mangoes on the side of the road. We're not going anywhere." Can we agree though that dogs are way cuter than kids?
Yes.
Right? It's not even close, man, you know? Here's how you know that dogs are way cuter than kids, because an ugly dog is still cute. Ugly dogs are very cute, right? Ugly fucking children, just fucking ugly. Doesn't matter, right? I love an ugly dog. My neighbor has the ugliest dog I've ever fucking seen in my life. He's got a flat face, all right? Eyes facing in different directions at all times. He's got one of those tongues that sticks out at all times. When I first saw him, I was like, "Oh my God, you can't even breathe properly. That's adorable. You're awake, but you're snoring. How do you do that, Shrek? How do you do it?" Right? It's fun talking to ugly dogs. I can't talk to ugly fucking children. Because you see an ugly one, right? You see an ugly one out in the wild, and you're like, "What the fuck happened to him? Are his parents related? Why does he look like that?" And then you gotta do that little kid small talk, like, "Hey, buddy, look how big your forehead's getting, huh?" Yes, crayons are yummy, Billy. Very nice. Good for you. I think it's just a fact. Dogs way cuter than kids. This is how you know. You all see my very nice people. This is how you know that dogs are cuter than kids. Because a dog in a wheelchair is way cuter than a kid in a wheelchair. Yo, you're evil, girl. Good for you. That's it. That is the right response, by the way. You guys are responding correctly. If a kid in a wheelchair came in here right now, we'd all be like, oh my God. Is he dying? Is he a Make-A-Wish kid? Is his last wish to see a fucking sad Bob Saget right now? I mean, come on, be honest. What's cuter, a kid in a wheelchair or like a fucking dog in a chariot, huh? Come on, little fucking transformer dog? Half dog, half wheelbarrow? Come on. Way cuter. It's cute as fuck. That's really good times. I don't have children, obviously. I got a nephew though. He's all right. You know what sucks about being an uncle, man? So I'm his only uncle. I'm his only uncle. He's got no aunts. My sister, his mom, she busts my balls. She goes, "You better be a cool uncle." That's what she tells me. She goes, "You better be a cool uncle. You're his only uncle. You better be a cool uncle." And it's like, fine. I think I can do that, but he better be a cool nephew. A lot of pressures on aunts and uncles to be cool. No pressure on this little fucking guy to not be a fucking dweeb. What's the point, right? Dude, what if he turns 18? What if he turns 18 and I take him to a strip club and he's like, actually, Uncle Igor, I think stripping is demeaning to women. Like, what a fucking nerd, man. This guy doesn't like ass and titties. You used to love titties as a baby. You've changed, man. What happened? He is, I should leave him alone. He is 3 years old, okay? Busting his balls too much. He's being potty trained right now. How do you guys potty train your children? Do you remember? Just put them on the toilet? Just sit them on the toilet and just be like, you're not gonna fucking get up until you shit in that toilet. Now every time they take a shit, they're like, it can't be until I take a shit. That would be a terrible first memory. If your first memory was just you coming unconscious. Right, yeah. Thank God. Just your mom looking at you like, are you done? Does it look like you're done? A lot of parents, I've been asking a lot of parents, and a lot of them have been saying, they'll say this, they just go that they figure it out. A lot of parents say that they just figure it out. I was like, what does that even mean, man? It sounds like you just let your kid walk around with shit in their pants till they were old enough to be like, I gotta figure something out, man. I can't keep doing this. I can't go into the 4th grade being called poopy pants, all right? Cooper's gonna know. All right, man. I told you guys raised by a single mom. My mom is, she's good shit. She's, she fucking did a great job. My mom is 30 years older than me now, all right? She's 66, very lucky. She's in good shape, she's in good health. But it doesn't matter, like I've realized now in my like mid to late 30s, like you just start thinking about your parents dying, right? You just start having that thought a lot more, and it's really terrifying. And I was talking to my friend about this, and I told her this, and I'm having this thought now. And my friend goes, well, you never know. You know, with technology and medicine nowadays, she could live to 100. And I was like, oh, fuck. I think that might be worse. Right? Because my mom dying in, let's say, 20 years is sad and tragic, all right? But my mom still being alive when I'm 70 years old gives me a fucking panic attack, man. If my mom is 100 years old and she's still like, text me when you get home, bitch, we live in the same nursing home. What are you talking about? Oh, man. All right, you guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you so much. You go for your host, producer. Good night, guys.